Hello people, and welcome to Crypto Exposed. XRP to $20, as analysts say they've never seen a bull flag this long. Interesting. Okay guys, you've probably noticed that I've covered a few of these types of stories as of recent, and I've said it before and I'll say it again. The reason why I'm showing you this is because this is the trend, right? This is the trend of what I'm seeing, like analysts upon analysts upon analysts saying, yes, XRP is looking like it's gonna go. So I'm just doing this to highlight it, to show you guys that there are a lot of people saying the same kind of stuff. Again, I'm not a chart analyst, so I cannot confirm or deny any of this kind of stuff. I just hope it's accurate, right? Like, I just hope that this is the time. One of the things I will say, one of the arguments that I've seen about XRP, and this is why they say, it's taken so long for XRP to get into this position to take off, is when XRP had the rally in 2017, they basically said, it was such a big rally that it's actually had to just go into consolidation to get ready for another huge rally. So that's what some people have said. They've said, like, the rally was that big because XRP was the biggest performer in the 2017 bull run, and they said it was such a big rally that it just had to consolidate for longer than usual because it just gave such a big percentage gain from it. So is that the case? I mean, I don't know. Again, I'm not sure. Like, my logical thing in terms of the last bull run, why it didn't really perform as well, would be the SEC lawsuit. That's what I would be thinking more than likely. But could this guy be correct? Yeah, possibly. I have no idea. But the fact of the matter is, everyone is saying now, at this point, XRP is going to really take off. And so again, I'm just trying to show you another perspective here, another person who's saying this. There's a few other analysts that I've been seeing as well, a few more calls, and again, not exactly $20. I've seen $40. I've seen one with, like, I think it was like $300. So I'm trying not to cover them all because I don't want it to get a bit too monotonous, just keep covering the same stuff. But I'm just giving you ideas and the stuff that I'm seeing. But the general sentiment is that, people are saying that XRP is ready to go. So look, man, like everybody else, I'm more than ready for this to happen at this point. As I've said as well, a lot of analysts are saying we are in the bull run as we speak right now. They're saying this is when everything's going to take off, Q4. So we are here. So it is time to show and prove if that is the case, if we are in the bull run. And so this is why I'm a bit more excited as well. This is why I'm covering it just a little bit more as well in terms of the price, because if these analysts are right and we are in the bull run, we should literally be on the verge of seeing all this play out, like if that is the case. So they're saying Q4, we're literally in Q4 now. So I'm just interested to see where this can go, like who's going to be right, like where is XRP ultimately going to get to. $20 to me is absolutely plausible. I think that's absolutely fine. I've got no issue with that type of price target. We'll see if it actually gets there, but I'm just saying it's not ridiculous to say XRP can get to $20. That is completely plausible and realistic. So as I say, guys, it's time to just get excited, and it's time to just see where these things go. Like a lot of analysts are calling for the same stuff. I'm just as interested to see where it goes as you guys. I know, there's been a bit of issues with the price action, especially off of the back of the appeal. That's obviously knocked it back a little bit. So there is a bit of frustrations there again, as it's like trying to gain some momentum, and then, the SEC just throw a huge spanner in the works, which obviously is hugely frustrating. But the SEC are doing exactly what the SEC intend to do, and that's just hinder Ripple in any way, shape or form. And, the plan at this point in time is going beautifully, as much as I hate to say it. Like, I don't like that fact, but it's working for them, right? Because it is affecting Ripple's business, and it is affecting XRP, its potential. So, as much as I don't like it, I can't say that what they're doing isn't working. It is, as much as I hate to admit that. But look, as far as I'm concerned, this isn't the same as when the first lawsuit came out. This isn't a thing where the exchanges are delisting XRP. It's still available in the American market. It's still open. So at the end of the day, this really shouldn't hinder XRP from having a run. Now, could it hinder how high it gets? Could it put a bit of a ceiling on how high it gets? I think that's possible. I do, because, there is things where, like, institutions and partnerships that Ripple may have had, but due to the appeal now, it might be that they could lose some partnerships, or it could be that they've had to put the partnership on hold until they, finish this lawsuit now. So there's things like that that could have potentially hindered Ripple from announcing things that could have helped XRP's price or something like that. Or even just the stigma, right? Like, you gotta understand that we're in a speculative market. So, you know, if people hear like there's a lawsuit going on with a company who holds, you know, this crypto, for example, some people, they're not going to do like the due diligence to understand that, hey, this lawsuit doesn't mean anything in terms of retail holders. They might just hear a lawsuit and say, I'd just rather not touch it. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather just avoid that hassle. So that's obviously stopping potential buyers who may have gone into XRP. So, you know what I mean? Like, this is what I'm talking about, the kind of effects that we can't necessarily just prove, but I think it's logical to say that these are things that could happen, you know, that could have an impact. So, you know, with that aside, I do still think that XRP is going to have a run. I still think that's still the opportunity. And if it doesn't, there's no excuses on my behalf. I think at that point, it's time to sit back and let's have a real serious conversation. But we have to see how it pans out, right? We have to see how things go. For me, I still think something is going to happen for XRP. So I'll sit here just waiting to see how this all pans out. So I'll leave it there, guys, but fingers crossed this is what happens. I'd definitely be happy with $20 XRP. How about you guys? Let me know your thoughts, because I'd definitely be interested to hear. Thank you very much for watching this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell. Take care.